Nick, when you look at the last couple of games and the defense you guys have played over these last 4 or 5, what are some things that you feel like you guys can build on, especially now that the schedule is going to ramp up a little bit?
Definitely, I think the Reading switching has been great for us so far. We did that today. We tried to add like a little bit more layers to it. But I think that overall, I think us as a team have just been buying in on the things the coaches have been saying and everything that's been thrown our way.
To your point about the switching, I mean, you've been able to do that. How comfortable are you with kind of some of the things that you guys are starting to do as far as the switching goes?
I mean, the switching is not. I think that I'm very comfortable with the switching. I think that it's something that a lot of teams in the NBA are doing nowadays. I think it makes the defense easier on everybody. But I think we're just gonna have to figure out how to consistently do it throughout these next couple games.
A lot of people, we've talked about the Lakers start and how a lot of guys are glad to say that wasn't acceptable. Did you guys talk about that as a team to kind of draw the line and say that something has to change, or was it just kind of assumed that you guys couldn't do that anymore?
We definitely, we talk after every single game, whether it's a win or loss. I think we just, have to figure out how to, make these starts mean something. Can't have these slow starts, especially with these next 3 games that are coming up. But I think that the last couple games that we've had since after the Lakers game, we've been getting to a better start.
How much are you guys in the team talking about the standings, paying attention to the standings, just knowing how tight it is right now?
I mean, the standings, you honestly just have to take it one game at a time. I think that we as a team, we're just taking it one game at a time, one possession at a time. It's something that is definitely on our mind. I can't lie and say we don't think about it, but it's something that we have to think about, when it comes to the end of the season and when it actually really matters.
We talked about Cody. Where have you seen him be able to come in and have a pretty quick impact?
Definitely on the defensive end. I think he makes his presence noticed, guarding the best guys on the team, guarding the best ball handler. He's been, when we were at the Hornets, that was basically his assignment every single night. So I think that he's embracing that role when coach is giving it to him, and he's not shying away from it. He wants that conversation. He wants to be in the position to guard the best players on the other team, and I think that he's just going to embrace that role.
Have you had a chance to unpack the suitcase since you've been traded over here?
I moved into a new apartment and all that, so I'm here for a long time, man. I'm comfortable right now.
You said that you got to take it one day at a time, but with this stretch that you guys have coming up, does it feel like kind of a make or break moment for you guys?
For me, I would say no. I like to take, that's just my mindset, to just take one game at a time. For us as an organization, we know that these next 3 games really mean something. We're the 10th seed right now. I think that if we win these next 3 games, this is probably going to be the hardest one. The Cavs, they just lost 3 in a row. So they're going to come out and play it as like they're desperate just to get a win. So I think that we're going to have to put our hard hats on for the next 3 games and, just be ourselves, but also, just take it one game at a time. That's it.
What did you take from the last meeting against Cleveland that can help or help you better prepare for it?
The last meeting against Cleveland, I think that, the way that we lost that game, us as a team didn't sync right with us. I think that, we're going to come out with a different type of mindset, try to make the game as more competitive as possible. Know that they're also a really good team, but we're also a really, really good team as well.
What do you think about how Oso has played? I mean, you have just been a teammate with him since you came over in Detroit. Him now being your backup at this point, how have you seen him even grow from when you got here to now?
I mean, Oso's been ready for anything. He's the guy that he comes in the gym smiling every single day. He's happy to be a part of this team. He's ready for any opportunity that comes his way. And I think that, since Mason has been out and since I was out for those last 2 games, he embraced that role of just, coming in, providing as much energy as possible, being the defensive guy that starts it off with the switching, grabbing as many rebounds as possible, being a lob threat, setting great screens. I think that, these last couple of games, he's really embraced that role and he's taking full advantage of the opportunity that Coach has given to him.
Last night, Book found you for that dunk under the rim. Did you see that behind the back pass coming?
Nah, I didn't see it. I did not know he had that in his bag, but I just had to make a play out of it. I couldn't let him down.
How do you kind of balance knowing there could be a dunk coming, but also knowing you have to get a rebound? Where are your eyes in that situation?
And I don't know. I think it's just instinctual at this point. We got really good passes on this team. Honestly, man, I just try to react to anything that comes my way.
Is it you and Book right now against everybody else when it comes to like the March Madness bracket? Or how's that work with Kentucky?
Kentucky for sure. It's gonna be Kentucky all day for sure. But honestly, if I was to put my money on it, I'm going with Kentucky. Either way.
When you think back on that nap, you went through the injuries to get to that point. What did it mean for you to do that?
Yeah, I mean, it's really cool, really surreal moment for myself after just battling all that stuff, all the injuries and stuff like that. So it was cool, it was fun. It was, most importantly, got to win, so it was good.
Curious, Kevin has been a backer of yours probably since he got here. I saw him actually came to see you guys in the G League game. What has that meant for you to have him in your corner in a sense, and then now to be starting with him?
Yeah, I mean, I think we talked about it a little bit earlier. Just having him as a teammate is really cool. Obviously, growing up watching him, being a fan of his for a very long time, he's one of the best players to ever play the game. So it's definitely special to share the floor with him and have somebody like him in your corner who's always just giving you confidence, giving you advice. So it's been awesome.
Curious, you obviously Coach talked about your defense, and that's been a reason why you've been inserted in the starting lineup. What do you think you feel like you're just trying to bring in that role for the team?
Just energy, a lot of pace, trying to create turnovers, speed people up, rebound, do all the little things. Obviously, we have 2 of the best scorers in the world on our team, so it's very easy on offense. Just get them the ball and also pick your spots where you can be aggressive, so teams have to stay with you a little bit, and then play off my jump shot when it comes to me. But yeah, like I said, just do all the little things. I think the younger guys kind of bring that young energy, and it kind of just flows throughout the team and instills confidence on everybody on the defensive end.
One thing I had was Coach was saying to pick up guys full court. When did that start for you as a player? Like how old were you when a coach said, "Hey, look, go guard the guy 94 feet"?
Honestly, I never really did it. We didn't even do it in college a lot, but when I got here, when I was in Denver my first 2 years, that was kind of like, we had conversations about it, like if you want to get on the floor, you got to impact the game, change the game in any way that you can, and if that's picking guys up full, doing all the little things, being able to guard, we got to make open shots when they come, so but you can't control that kind of stuff. Shots are going to go in, they're not going to go in. You got to be able to do everything else. You got to be able to do all the little things to impact winning. So whether shots are going in or not, I'm going to do those things. Got to control that.
You mentioned kind of the rookies bringing the energy. What have you seen just from Oso and Ryan just continuing to stay ready for their opportunity too?
Yeah, man, those guys are awesome. For rookies, they don't act like rookies at all. They prepare. It's probably from where they came from in college. Obviously, Virginia and Marquette, both well-respected programs, but yeah, I mean, those guys stay ready the whole time. They're 2 of the loudest guys we have in the locker room probably, and just very talkative, communicating on everything. So it's been really cool to just watch them. You appreciate guys like that because they do all the right things, and they're being rewarded for it. So it's nice to see.
When it comes to those lows, like Dwayne was talking about, working your way back from the ankle and not being in the rotation, was anyone kind of giving you advice, or how did you kind of get through that stretch to get to this point?
I mean, I've been through it before, right? Like, I broke my leg, and then I dislocated that same ankle when I broke my leg. So I've been through a lot of injuries before, and this one wasn't as bad as that one. I was out for the whole year, but I have a close circle in terms of like my family, friends back home, and then the Suns organization has been really good for me just in terms of not rushing me back, helping me get my feet underneath me, and then the G League, going down there playing, getting live game reps, and then all my teammates up here obviously, and down there just giving me confidence, just go play my game and try to help the team win anyway.
You mentioned the close circle. When you have a moment like that Clippers game and now you're in the rotation and starting, how rewarding is it to be able to share that moment with the people that kind of help get you through some of those tougher times?
Yeah, I think that's the most special part about it. People that have been with me the whole time and have been in my corner, just doing all the little things for me, obviously, while I was hurt. And I remember when I broke my leg, I think my mom was like, I'll fly out there, I'll do whatever you need. And so it's special to just be able to just be back on the floor. I don't take anything for granted now. Obviously, when you lose the game for a while, you might just get perspective on it. So anytime I'm able to get on the floor is just a blessing, and I'm extremely grateful for it.
What did you hear from Jay Wright, day to day, week to week, game to game?
Here and there. Obviously, he's a busy man now, especially with the tournament rolling around on TV and stuff. But yeah, I talk to him pretty often. Every couple weeks or so, he'll text or call and just say that he's proud of me and just keep working hard, keep being myself. But yeah, we have a really close relationship, and a lot of with the rest of the Villanova guys, we're pretty tight. So
Is he still like coaching you? Like, is he like pulling tape?
here and there. I mean, he's not really anymore, but he'll always just tell me like, be myself, do what got you there, and just continue to do it.
You mentioned your injury history. It hasn't been an easy road for you. Was it this past time? Was it discouraging? Where does the resilience come from just to kind of keep pushing through it?
Yeah, it actually was. Like it was like 2 minutes into our first G League game, and I was like, there's no way. Because it was like the first time after last year I played the full year, basically healthy. And I was like, no way, not again. Like I was a year into just being healthy and stuff like that. I was starting to feel like myself again, because it took me a while to kind of feel like myself after I broke my leg. And then it was the same ankle, and I was like, no way. But then you just fall back on your faith in God and stuff like that, and just pray. And like I said, I got a close family circle. They were there for me, teammates here, Suns organization. So I've been through it before, so I knew I was just going to work hard, get back, and then just build it back up. So it wasn't really when it first happened, it was kind of like, damn, this sucks, but it is what it is. It's my journey, is a different path. So
How did you get yourself in such good shape so fast? To pick up guys full court and even go coast to coast in the first half last night?
I don't know. I just play group here, playing G League games. I play a lot of minutes when I go down there, which I like. I mean, nobody likes coming off the floor. So, yeah, I mean, I pride myself in that stuff. Like, if I'm out on the floor, I'm going to play hard. And, like, I'm going to exhaust myself. And then if I need a breather, then they'll probably get me out of the game and all that. But, yeah, when I'm out there, I'm going to play hard and I'm going to exhaust myself.
You hear Jay on, I don't know how much you get a chance to watch him while he's breaking down games.
Coach Wright?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear him a lot.
How often do you hear, okay, I heard that when he was coaching?
He was talking about it yesterday with Cooper Flagg. Him and Jalen Rose were talking about if he should come back and play in the first round game or wait till the second round game. And he just has such a coach's mindset, obviously a Hall of Fame coach. And he was like, just get him in the first game, see how he is for 10 minutes. And I was like, that's such a Coach Wright thing. Like, I remember I had an ankle injury in college, and he was like, he had me do something in shoot around to see if I could play, and like I could barely move. And he was like, nah, he's good. Like, he's fine. He's moving around well. Like, he's going to be good to go. So it was just funny listening to him. I hear it all the time, like, see that stuff.
Is there a way to articulate like what it took to win a national championship? Like, what do you tell younger players?
To win a national championship, I mean, it's one game at a time. The tournament's a lot of distractions. Obviously, you have the media every other day. Not a lot of time to prepare for teams. So we used to take it a weekend at a time, like a 2-game tournament. they would hand us the little sheet with the bracket, and it would be like just the 4 teams in our little quadrant, and you focus on your first game. If you're lucky enough to get through that first game, then you focus on the second game. But we took it as 2-game tournaments each way until the national championship.